They create pages just to hate on us. Yeah, all of us get it, though. It's not just us. Get on Blue Sky, bestie. Much more chill there. No, because it'll always turn to unchill. Me and Leah have Twitter stalker trolls. Creepy. Yeah, for sure. And people want us to hate each other so bad, like the cast to hate each other so bad, and like they get so mad and create more narratives and lies when we like each other, like love each other, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I clocked this guy on Twitter. This is story time, so I might as well tell y'all. So I clock him on Twitter, and then he tries to say, that doesn't faze me, yada, yada, yada. Didn't even respond to my tweet. He created a whole another tweet. And it's like, oh, whoa. You know, this tweet is being seen by 2 people. The fact that you're typing for 2 people is crazy. The fact that you're defending yourself to 2 of your followers is crazy. I just don't like when people are mean. I'll even clock people when they're talking mess about other previous winners. Talk about Taylor one more time. Talk about Taylor one more time. I'll run up on somebody for Taylor Hale. Don't play me. That's my girl. Anyways, y'all gonna be sweating? I'm all hot. I'm all bothered now for what? Okay. I gotta leave this live. I can't take it. You can take it. You can take it, Central Mans. You can. Twitter has not been good. Who took the chicken off the plate and put it in the fridge? What are you talking about? I got that question in my live the other day. Is that like a thing y'all are messing with me with? Who took the chicken off the plate and put it in the fridge? What are you talking about? Help me. I want to understand. Chelsea, you should go watch Wicked. You already know I saw Wicked. Go follow me on TikTok and you will see my reaction to Wicked. My little sister was sobbing. She had tissue blowing her nose. I was like, you good, Kennedy? I'm going to need you to get it together. Are you okay? I loved Wicked. Part 1. Do you, Brooklyn? See, y'all be trying to play me. Do you, Chelsea? Do you, Chelsea? They're mad because Taylor's minding her own business, as she always does. And Taylor's coming out here. She'll be out here tomorrow. I'm very excited to see. Was today Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. I'm so excited to see Taylor and hug her. And yeah, that's my girl. Y'all will read everything out loud. Streets are saying Cedric is happening. Can you confirm? First of all, that is not a good name. You guys are going to have to... Cedric is crazy. Cedric sounds like a disease. So can we do like Cedrin? Cedrin. That sounds better. That also sounds like a medicine, but it's better than Cedric. Sedgwin? That's terrible. I'm sorry. I cannot get on board with Sedgwin. That sounds like a medication. It does sound like a medication. Come on. The Tubina stands don't play either. Don't come for a girl. That's what I'm saying. Don't come for Rubina and see what's going to happen. Come for T-Core and see what's going to happen. Come for Mackenzie and see what's going to happen. Get me hot. Just like, leave my people alone. You know what I'm saying? Are we going to Viper tonight? Yes. I am. Cedric sounds like a sport in Harry Potter. It really does. Chelsie. Okay, that also sounds like a disease. That's what we're not going to do. Joseph's in the chat. Joseph's in the chat. So, Viper video store tonight in Tampa, 6 p.m. Some of the cast is going to be there. Joseph's going to be there. It's going to be legit. And you know what? Since I already had this conversation with Joseph, like by ourselves, I will share this publicly. Joseph's a much better player than I gave him credit for on the show because I was unaware of his strategy, and because I was so unaware, I give him props because I was so aware of a lot of other people. So Joseph clocked me early. I give him way more credit. He goes higher up on the ranks for Big Brother players for me. I just have to say that publicly. Anyways, Rubina slaps. What does that mean? Rubina slaps, like the name? Yeah, Joseph was a great strategic player. Rubina, Elsie, T-Core, Tubina, and Chelsie. Oh, I love that. That's cute. Oh, y'all are going to go crazy for what we're going to do this week. Bro, you're in Iowa? What's in Iowa? Move. Iowa? Move. Sorry, you need one of those friends that's just going to tell you move. Chelbina? Oh, that's cute. Chelbina? Oh, but Rubelsi is like, it has been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Is Kimo going to be there? No. Give us hints. I can't give y'all hints. I need to go shopping. That's the hint. That's the hint. Hello from Michigan. What's up, Michigan? Chelsie running a Tubina Stan account at this point. You might as well change my account to a Tubina fan page for sure. Nope. Rubelsi is better. I agree. You're in... Yeah, get out of Iowa. Sorry. Karen, Brendan, get out of Iowa. Is Auntie Julie going? No, and I miss her. Y'all was thinking about her the other day. Like, how's my auntie doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't talked to Auntie. Is she good? She put a Sunday routine up on Instagram the other day. On Sunday. Like, her morning routine. And I was like, that's how you be looking so young. Because she had this, 35-step routine. And I was like, I just be waking up on Sunday, washing these cracks, putting on some foundation and bouncing. But she had, this blue light thing for her face. She was putting her feet up in the air. She was doing all this other stuff. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I've been missing out. Are you guys getting matching tattoos? I'm down. I already got one, but I want to get another tattoo. I'm down. If these jokers are down, we probably will. We're out here till Sunday with each other, so we'll probably all get some tats together. Asian don't raisin. Seriously, that's crazy. Are you and Cam streaming the basketball game? If we play basketball this week, we'll stream it, yeah. Do you think you would have lost against someone in the final two? It depends on, I think I would have lost to T-Core. Yeah, I think I would have lost to T-Core. For sure. Is it true I'm going to be in the challenge? Y'all crazy. Chemo, T-Core, maybe Quinn. Yeah, Chemo. I also think is one it would have been close. I would have had a really hard fight against Chemo and T-Core, specifically. Against Quinn, if Quinn would have made it that, I couldn't see with his strategy, him making it that, if he made it a final two, I think it would have been difficult. And it depends on who took who to the final two. It depends on stats. It depends on social game. So it just depends. It's hard to predict that. But where Quinn was at in the game when he left, I don't think he would have been able to beat me in a final two. I don't think Angela would have won if she was in the final two, if I'm honest. I think maybe one person would have voted for her, maybe two, but I don't think she would have won against anybody in the final two. T-Core would have won against anybody. Sit next to T-Core in Final 2, it's game over. I would have been sitting on the chair next to T-Core voting for her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chemo probably would have won if he was sitting next to me. Are you going future friends that are Big Brother players? What does that mean? Am I going to befriend people who are future players? I am part of the Big Brother family now for life. So, like, yeah, I will try to coach, mentor, guide, protect, hang out with future players. Absolutely. So apply, y'all. No, Angela does not have the Taylor effect. Nobody has the Taylor effect but Taylor. Nobody has the Taylor effect but Taylor. Taylor's in a whole different ranking. Sorry. Let's be real. If me and T-Core were in Final 2, that would have been the best Final 2 ever. That would have been so crazy. I would have loved that. That would have been iconic. Are there any questions I'm sick of answering? Yeah. Are me and Mackenzie friends? Is Cam with you? What is Cam doing? I don't know. Go on his page and find out what he's doing. I'm not his keeper. So those. If there was ever a random sandwich on the ground that said donation suggested, how much would you leave, if any, as you grab the sandwich? I would not grab the sandwich. What prompted you to ask that question? What if the Pentagon made it to the final 5? If the Pentagon made it to final 5, it depends on the dynamic. Because, like, had Cedric been in the house, I feel like Cedric and I would have been closer than Brooklyn and I. That could be a long shot, but if Cedric was on for like basically 80 something days by the time the final 5 comes, yeah, I feel like Cedric and I would have been super tight, but then Cedric and Cam would have been super tight. Quinn would have felt left out. So I don't know, but final 5, like, you're asking me who I would take to the final 2 or who I would want to be in the final 2 with. Brooklyn's in the chat. Brooklyn's in the chat. What's up, sis? I was just talking about you, Brooklyn. Because what's up, sissy? Because they were just asking, like, if Pentagon made it to final 5, which I never processed this. If Pentagon made it to final 5, I don't know what the question was, but I'm processing. If Pentagon made it to final 5, what would, like, a final 3, final 2 situation look like? After 80 something days, of spending time with each other. So I was just processing that. Who would I be scared to sit next to? Okay, I would be scared to sit next to Quinn, Brooklyn, Cedric in a final 2. Brooklyn, not necessarily scared, but like, oh, we're finna like go, because we're both orators, we're both communicators. So we both would have been so eloquently, friendly, in a kind way, demolishing each other. So she's the only one, I think, in a final, her and Quinn, that, like, when it comes to communication, will go head to head with me. Yeah. Okay, Brooklyn, what are you doing? What are you doing, Brooklyn? I miss you. Oh, I think Brooklyn hopped off already when she heard that I would, probably be close to Cedric. I think that Brooklyn's like, forget you. Oh, I got 68%. I need to charge it. No one comes between me and my best friend. That's how Brooklyn be feeling. Can we talk about, where's my charger at? Did one of those jokers take it? I will beat them up. Okay, I'm driving to pick up half my kids. Do y'all know Brooklyn got like 20 kids? That's crazy. She doesn't really, but it feels like she got a lot of kids. Cedric leaving, I think, was better for your game. Everybody leaving was better for my game. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding. I know Cedric and I would have been super tight. Super tight. Super, super, super tight. So like if Cedric and I spent over 80 days with each other, like and Brooklyn was still there and Cam was still there, like I don't know what the dynamic would look like. Would I grow closer to Brooklyn still? Would Cedric and I, be super tight? So I don't know. But I think honestly, Final 5, this has got me spinning, y'all. Okay, Final 5. I think Cam would go first because I think Quinn would be a beast in these competitions towards the end. So it's like, depending on, I don't know. If I won, I would keep. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is really hard to think about. People were already picking up on you and Cedric, but Tubina and Angela were seen as bigger problems, so you got lucky there. Yeah, I know. Quinn and Brooklyn were working together. I think it was like a fake working together, though. Brooklyn, you clear that up. Were you really going? Because let's talk about this. Because I'm offended. Still, an offense is a choice, and I choose to be offended. So Brooklyn had all of these cute little, not all, but like a few cute little final 2 names and and yeah, final 2. Never did she ever. If we were playing Never Have I Ever, Brooklyn put a finger down. Because never did she ever, like, say, what's our final 2 name? Like, we talked about, it would be so iconic if we were sitting final 2 chairs, confetti, all of that. So we insinuated it. But she went further with other people, making up names and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, where's our name, Brooklyn? Quinn and Brooklyn were real until Tucker put y'all on the block. So it was real, Brooklyn. I'm going to need to call Brooklyn and clear this stuff up because we haven't really talked about this. Brooklyn, I got beef with you, Brooklyn. I'm not answering questions about MJ and Matt. This is not Chelsea's Cheese-May. We're not doing this right now. Quinn and Brooklyn were really working together. It was real. Like final 2 working together. Brooklyn, get your tail back on here. Because I need to know if this is... Okay, he would have been my top 4. You were my only real number 2 that was never named. Okay, but it's like... Okay, but it's like... You say that, you know what I'm saying? But like, why didn't we get a name? And why is everybody saying that it was real? I'm offended. No, it probably would have been me, Brooklyn, and Cedric. Is the final 3 that I would envision at the end. Because like they're the closest to me outside the house, and inside the house throughout the show, but also my same logic of strategy is like I always wanted to be in a final 3 with 2 people that would take me to the final 2, and I feel like Cedric would take me to the final 2, and also Brooklyn, and I would throw that competition as well, so I wouldn't have to choose. But we all know. We all know. Brooklyn and I are best friends. We all know that. Come on. Brooklyn, you could have won that arena comp, girl. I'm like, what are you doing? I wanted you to win so Cam can go home. Dang. That's crazy. Because you beat me in the arena. What is that? What are you talking about? Wait, Brooklyn. He would have been my top 4. You were only my real number 2 that you named. I don't think Cedric would have gone to the end with Cam. I'm going to ask him when he gets here. I'm going to ask him. Like, would you have taken Cam to the end? And I don't think he would have. I could be completely oblivious, but I don't think he would have. That's just me. Oh, they're back. Cedric! They're back. Oh, Leah's here. I hear her voice. I would have chosen Cedric, never Brooklyn. Y'all always think what I would have done. Go somewhere. Come on. That's why I never named it. I went home. Oh, you didn't name it because you went home? That's not true. You had a whole 3 weeks to name something. Cedric. Is that Leah?
No.
Oh, Cedric. Come here, Cedric. Let's handle this. Come here. I'm on live. Come here. Let me see your hair.
Oh. I gotta take a shower.
Okay. Wait, really quick. If it was Pentagon in the end,
mm-hmm.
If it was me, you, Brooklyn, and Cam, who were you taking to the final two?
Well,
after 80 days spent, like
it depends. I couldn't be like for sure. I'm taking. I probably would have. It would have been between you and Cam. I probably would have taken you.
That's what I try to tell y'all.
But I might have taken Cam though, depending on how he played. Depending on how he played, and depending on how I could articulate like
your game.
Yeah, like if I was like Chelsea thought she had me, but she really didn't. Like, you know, but it would have depended. Like I couldn't say like, oh, I'm for sure. Like I wouldn't be like, I'm for sure taking Chelsea.
And that's why I told him after 80 days spent, because I said I would have taken either you or Brooklyn. It would be between you guys, depending on time spent. But I try to tell y'all, jokers. That's what I try to tell y'all.
Who did they say?
They were like, oh, Cam, you would have taken Cam, like, for sure. And I'm like, I think with 80 plus days spent in the house, it would be very hard. And I would have wanted you in Brooklyn at the end. That's what I told him.
Oh, thank you.
That's not cap. Kamal, 23, Jama, you're cap.
You think these are 80s or like 2000s enough?
I literally have pants on like that right now.
Mm-hmm. The little corduroy jeans with the Timbs. And I got some other stuff.
Where'd you go? So and why'd you go without us?
Okay, so this is what happened.
There's no explanation.
No, there is. I went to get my haircut, and literally 2 or 3 stores down was the thrift store, and Leah was like out doing something. So
you just leave, and then you just go shopping without us.
Bro, I just finished getting my haircut. My ride wasn't there.
He definitely would have not taken me to the final two. You see this energy?
That's crazy.
I need to go shopping. Are we leaving now?
Yeah, no.
Or you have to shower?
I have to shower and get dressed.
Okay.
And then
we'll go?
Leave. Yeah, and then we can go shopping and go to Tampa and meet up.
Wait, Leah's supposed to be with somebody right now at 3:30.
Yeah, that didn't go.
That didn't work out?
Because she just got home, so she called them in the car. I was like, oh. Also, this patch, I don't think it comes off.
Why do you have to take? Oh, it's in the front. What's in the back?
It's on the back.
Oh, you don't have to take. You're probably gonna wear something over that's gonna cover it. Well, that's in the front.
It's on the side. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna wear something that covers that.
I have a belt too,
so you're gonna be fine. But, okay, sorry. Back to the questions.
Anyways, yes.
Final two.
Literally, Chip and Dip.
That would have been iconic. Literally. That probably would have been a reason that we took each other to the final two, honestly. If it was, we started at the bottom and then we ended like at the top, together would have been iconic.
If Cam kept not fucking doing anything, sorry, Cam, I love you. I didn't even say that.
Oh my god. Yeah, you wouldn't have taken him.
Not if again, like you said, it depends on time spent because there's so many different variables in the game. Yeah. But it would have been, I was getting really close with Brooklyn too, so it would have been really close between like all of you. But there was definitely...
Brooklyn, do you hear that? Is Brooklyn still here? Cedric told Cam everything game-wise. Yeah, Cedric was a great player. Cam didn't really... Yeah.
Cam and I were locked in. We were locked in.
Yes. Yeah.
That was my dog, bro. That still is my dog.
Cam catching strays. Cam gonna beat both y'all up. He probably is.
I had the same size.
Oh, look who's here! What do you think you're doing in here without me, huh? What do you think you're doing without me? We were talking about like Final Five stuff. That's what we were talking about.
I was never included in anything because everybody hates me and doesn't trust me.
That you didn't talk game, Leah.
You were like, I see you in the Final Five with me. I'm like, this woman.
She said only fools rush to take sides.
Hey!
It's me.
That's what she said. That's what Leah. Oh, Leah's getting. Yeah, give Leah all the flowers and all the love. Their late night chat game wise was great to see between Cam and Cedric. Whatever.
Boom.
Boo.
Tell Cam to win the comp.
Can we talk about the iconic marshmallow comp?
You look
Go
gorgeous.
somewhere. Thank you.
You remember?
You're
What
supposed
are
to
you
be.
doing?
You're supposed to be somewhere right now.
I know, but I told
I'm getting bullied. So
I told her to be.
Yeah, look at this, you guys. Do you see this? She's beating me up for evicting her.
Do you remember when Tucker?
Unbelievable.
But you would have said the same thing in your exit. Only one cat. You know you would have.
I know I would have. When I turned that on, I was like, this BITC.
Do you remember when Tucker tried to make our alliance like the chocolates or whatever? Me, you, Tucker, and Cam.
and you were like, that's not or Cam was like, that's not a move that we should
Right.
do.
Yeah, literally. But it was
The chocolates is crazy.
It was like alliance right now, the chocolates, and we just kind of laughed. And
We were all
walked
like, the chocolates. You better go somewhere. Only one chocolate in the building. That's what they
There's
call me.
literally 2 of us.
It's just
There's
me.
literally 3 of us. There's 4 of us.
I'm the like
Tigor.
the dark chocolate.
Tigor is darker than you.
That's objective.
So is Cam.
Shut up.
What are we doing? She's
Shut-
light skinned. What are we on?
I am.
White chocolate.
Yeah, she's definitely my child, you guys. Last night, this is all I will say.
Easy there, white
She
chocolate.
is like every word to every rap song, and it's like the definition of white chocolate. And Quinn too. Quinn got some flavor in him.
A little spice.
He does.
Add a little bit of spice.
Get her Cedric. What are you talking about? What is Brooklyn talking about? Brooklyn, are you trying to hop on this thing or what? You want to see your friends?
No, I'm just like, can you imagine if I just left the line and came across the table? That'd be nuts. Alright, guys.
Tucker is insane. T-Core is darker than you. I'm aware of that. Shut up.
Also, I didn't know that Tigor allegedly